what's up? Welcome to Sundays in Chef Charlie's Kitchen. Today we are making mushroom soup. So I'm still on my veggie kick, y'all. And so I made a veggie stock instead of like a chicken stock or a turkey stock or beef stock like I've done in the past. So and I already got the soup prepped. Right now I'm just thickening up my roux. All right, that's dark roux, and I'm thinning it out with my veggie stock. This is how my veggie stock looks. The veggie stock came out great. If y'all can see that. Okay, look. Well, I'm gonna pour it in, but see how dark and robust it looks. That looks like it's beef stock, but there's nothing but vegetables in there. All right, so you just add your stock little by little to your roux, and it'll thicken up, give you what looks like a gravy. But I wanted the color of the soup to be really dark, so I did that purposely. All right. So it's a vegetable soup. It's not just mushrooms. So there's kale, onions, celery, sun-dried tomatoes, a little bit of bell pepper, and garlic. All right, and I just sweated out the veggies really well, and then I cut some. There's mushroom in there, a little smaller slice, but then I cut some big thick mushrooms. I got whole baby bella mushrooms that I'm gonna put in at the end. Okay. Turn it up a little bit. So like I said, I'm just thickening up the rest of my roux to go inside my pot. This pot has the soup already in it. I seasoned this with sea salt, fresh cracked pepper, Cajun seasoning, lemon pepper, and red pepper flakes, and garlic and herb seasoning. Okay. So see now that my roux I've thinned it out with my broth, with my veggie stock. Got a little bit more veggie stock I'm going to add in there. Once I add the rest of this veggie stock, I'm going to add my half and half, because I'm going to finish this soup with the cream. So it's going to be a creamy base. It's my half and half. So thicken that right on up. And then I'm going to show y'all the soup. Last Sunday, I actually made a video. I know y'all missed me last Sunday. I made a video about how to make vegetable stock. But, you know, y'all understand how it can be. Technology is very unreliable. And the entire video deleted, y'all. So I was kind of over it. But I'm back this week, and I'm showing y'all how I'm using that veggie stock that I created last week. Okay. So just to give y'all an idea of what this looks like, the viscosity or the thickness of this. Okay. And that's it just started boiling, but let it simmer a little bit and it gets thicker. The more you let it boil, the thicker it gets. And I want this to be a really thick soup, which is why I'm adding half and half. If you want to keep this soup vegan, you can add coconut milk or coconut cream. But I happen to favor the flavor of dairy cream. I prefer the flavor of dairy cream. So that makes this soup vegetarian. Okay. So it's thickening up. But I didn't get any color on my vegetables. I just sweated them out and kept them pretty much undercooked. I want to show y'all the way it looks. Okay, that's the way it looks. This is the vegetable soup, if y'all can see it. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's what it's looking like. I'm just gonna add this to it and some half and half, and we'll be well on our way. And the rest of the mushrooms that I cut up as well. Okay. Well, that looks really good. It's getting thicker. I'm gonna add the half and half now. So once this comes back to a simmer, I'm going to go ahead and dump it over into my soup pot. But while we wait for that to come to a simmer, I'm going to go ahead and chop up the rest of my big ones. So I wanted to keep these mushrooms a little thicker. For chewability, you know, give you that meaty type of texture. Now, obviously, if you're not a fan of mushrooms, this is not the ideal soup for you, but I happen to be a really big fan of mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Boom. They're in. That was a whole container of mushroom. Baby bella mushroom. Portobello mushrooms are my favorite. I don't know if y'all realize that or not. But they are my fave. Alright, this is coming back to a boil. Now with cream, you got to be careful because it'll overflow before you know it. You got to keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it, but it's starting to heat back up. And it's starting to bubble around the sides. The point of this soup is for it to be nice and thick and creamy and flavorful. So I've been tasting it throughout the process, which is actually not a long process because there's no meat that has to cook down, tenderize. So cooking vegetables they go pretty quick no matter what process you're using to cook them. Okay. So it's starting to simmer a little bit. Watch it. And my fire is pretty high, so keep a close eye on it so it won't overflow. Because I want all my cream. I don't want none of my cream going to the stove. Simmer, simmer, simmer down now. Simmer, simmer, simmer down now. Simmer, simmer, simmer down now. It seems like it's been a long time, y'all. But it's really only been 2 weeks, maybe a little less, since I recorded a video for you guys. for Sundays in Chef Charlie's kitchen. But I've been busy, and it's good busy. It's really good busy. All right, y'all see it starting to simmer around the edges. It's coming. I'm messing with it because I don't want it to overflow, but it's getting there. See? There we go. And once it starts getting like rising up, that little bubble, I'm pour it. There you go. Here it is. This is right when it's about to bubble over. Y'all ready? And it's a bubbling and a bubbling and it's a coming. And just before it bubbles over, I'm going into the soup. Just like that. All right. That looks lusciously delicious. Where's my spatula? Oh. Use my rubber spatula and get it all out the pan. My absolute favorite tool in the kitchen, y'all. For a waste not, want not type of chef like me, this spatula is the best one. My favoriteest one. Boom. Clean pan. Nothing goes to waste. Right? Now let's pull my pot up to the front. Mix, mix, mix. Oh, that looks divine. I also put a couple bay leaves in here for extra flavor. I think I put like 3 bay leaves in here for extra flavor. Man, y'all, that looks so good and it smells so good. The smell is really robust. Like you would not know that this has no meat in it. All right, let me let y'all in the secret. I'm not gonna tease y'all no more. I'm gonna let y'all in on the secrets. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at all the mushrooms. You see that kale up in there. You see the sun-dried tomatoes. You see the sun-dried tomatoes. You see the kale, red onion, bell pepper, yellow onion. Y'all, I hope my camera's not getting foggy. It probably is getting a little foggy. But yeah, so that's the mushroom soup. Mushroom kale soup, but mostly mushroom. Yum-malicious. There she goes. That's dinner, y'all. That's dinner. This is Sundays in Chef Charlie's kitchen. And I'll be back with we'll probably do a mukbang this week because I miss y'all. Y'all miss me? I miss y'all. So we'll sit down with my mukbang. I'm going to throw my shrimp on. And I'll be back with a tasting video. All right. Make sure y'all follow, share, like, subscribe, comment, etc., etc. And I'm going to check y'all later. Chef Charlie out.